Hi guys, I'm Charity Cheung from T1G, and today I'll be talking about my question number 2. Topic: I have came up with my thesis and my supporting arguments with evidence follow. So basically, I'll break down my essay into 3 parts while I explain to you how I'll be tackling each section. Introduction, second my body, and last but not least my conclusion. And in my introduction, I want to give a really brief summary of the 3 major points I have, and I'll be looking at about anthropomorphism in my thesis statement. This will be very quickly defined in my introduction. The implication to my thesis statement states that due to the usage of anthropomorphism, the biased representation of animals in social media has established a connection between human beings and animal species, as they represent their deepest aspirations. The implication that are tied to this view includes distortion of perception, or in other words, bias and inaccuracy. This is done through defining morals, aesthetics, and stereotyping animals. So that's going to be my thesis, and I'm going to have it branch off into my first paragraph, which looks at my first point, as mentioned just now, the morality. I'll be transitioning into my first paragraph. Morals. I'll be talking about how life lessons are taught in social media using these animals or representation of animals. And in my essay, I'd also like to mention that I'll be comparing 2 examples, Lion King and the movie Madagascar, which my evidence supporting this is Rafiki. He says in the movie, quote, yes, the past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. And this pulls a connection between human beings and specifically these few animal species. My second point and my third point would be stereotyping animals, and I think that there's a close connection between these 2 points. So while I talk about my second and third point, I'll be constantly linking them. So for example, if I look at my first example, Lion King, we have Scar versus Mufasa or Simba. Scar is the antagonist of the story, and we have Simba being the protagonist. And the usage of color is very important because Simba is colored to be a dark tan and angry looking lion, whereas Simba and Mufasa is friendly colored. Then we also have the aesthetically pleasing versus the unattractive animals, for example the hyenas.
Lastly, my point about stereotypes talks about how every animal is linked with its personality trait.